Good morning, sir. This is Piyush, and today I'm going to explain the problem of lead code of difficulty level is easy, and the topic is sliding window. So as you can see, the problem is substring of size 3 with distinct characters. Okay. So the question is, a string is good if there are no repeated characters, and given a string S, return the number of good string of length 3 in S. And note that if there are multiple occurrences of the same substring and every occurrence should be counted. And a substring is a continuous sequence of characters in a string. So yeah, what we have to do, we have to return a string, substring which have the distinct characters. So as you can see in the first example, here is a string in which we can see we had made the pairs of a substring in which the starting three and then we are going forward. So as you can see, the only substring which we get is of a distinct characters is only one. So we have to return that value. Okay, how many substrings are there which have the different distinct characters? So we have to return that. So for that reason, what I did here, as you can see, we made a variable start which is zero and a count which is also zero. And then we made a loop which will iterate on the which will iterate on the string. So int I equals to 0 equals to I s dot length and then braces and then plus equals to increment. And then what we are doing if I minus start plus 1 equals to means we are targeting the substring of length 3 because at that we have given this the length should be 3 of that substring. So now we are targeting the substring 3. When the substring will become 3, means the index which is going forward and start means 0 from I when the I came on Z means index 2. So as you can see here 2 minus start which is 0, 2 minus start is 0 plus 1 means 2 plus 1 equals to 3 means 3 equals to 3 means we get a substring, we get a first substring of length 3, and then we'll put out that substring means start 0 comma I plus 1. I here I is 2 and 2 plus 1 means 3. So the last index is not involved when you are finding the substring. So we'll get a substring of x, y, and z. And then what we're doing, now we have to find out all the three characters of that substrings are distinct or not. So for what we are doing, we are just comparing if str dot caret means str the substring dot caret index 0 is not equals to str dot caret of index 1 means index 0 means x should not be equal to y, and then again we are doing caret dot 1 is not equals to caret dot 2 means and the y should not be equal to z, and then we are doing caret 0 is not equals to caret 2 means and the x is not equals to z. When all the three strings are distinct, then we'll do count plus plus. The count will take a count how many distinct substrings are there in the string of length 3, and then start plus plus. What is start and then the condition will run, and when then start plus one means the cursor will move forward. So now we'll take up the start which is on y and the I which is came on the which is come on A. So now we'll get a string of 3, and then as you move forward, we'll take a count. So here, then we'll return a count. Means then we'll return a count which is 3, which is 1 in the for the first example. So let me run them. So yeah. Right. So, and if we're talking about the time complexity and space complexity of the code, so as you can see here, we made here a loop, a single loop, and we made here a two variables. So this came on the auxiliary space, so it will not take much space. But yes, we made here a loop, so the time complexity is going to be big of n means linear. So this is a assignment which are given to us, and thank you, sir.